Hello everyone, this is Kaushik. This video is about first evaluation which is going to happen tomorrow. What kind of questions we are asking. I want to give you a brief description about what kind of questions are there and what kind of answers you have to write. Before going to that, 68 teams have registered for the hackathon. 58 teams have sent out their abstracts at we have closed around 11:59 p.m. yesterday. So by that time we have received 58 abstracts. First of all, I would like to thank and appreciate your efforts in submitting the abstracts. So tomorrow actual hackathon starts. Tomorrow in the morning, like 6th April in the morning 9 o'clock, you will get a link which consists of these questions, right? So what to write in those questions I am going to explain now. So first question would be like, describe the problem statement as it is experienced in real world, which means like I have given few pointers what you can do. How severe the problem is. Like you see a problem, how severe it is. Let's suppose right now what the crisis is coronavirus. The problem is very severe. So what you can do is if you are doing one web application, how you are going to address a severe problem, severity with the help of your web application, or if you are doing any mobile application with the help of mobile app, how you are going to address the issues, or if you are doing any IoT, how you are addressing that issue, how severe it is. I said about coronavirus, but there are so many other things which we have given: clean water and sanitation. 3 in 10 people of billions of population, 3 out of 10 will get clean water. Otherwise 4 or 5 out of 10 are having a good sanitation. So these are the problems. How you are going to address that? I hope you understood. There is no clean water, there are no sanitation facilities, viruses like coronavirus is coming. Otherwise people who are who are with old age, who are in their old age and they have some other diseases in them, they are more prone to the viruses which are coming out now. So these are the problems. How severe is the problem? You have to address that. First point. Second point, how widely it's encountered. How widely in the sense like coronavirus, throughout world it has affected. Okay. Otherwise, if you are addressing clean water and sanitation, this is also a problem which is there everywhere. Okay. But in developed countries, sanitation problem won't be there. Okay. So you have to mention how widely it's encountered and how many are affected. So if it is only community problem, then you have to mention that. If it is there throughout world, then you have to mention. So this is the second point. And then third point, why do you feel this problem why do you feel that this problem you have to solve? There are so many other problems. Why have you chosen that problem? What made you to choose that problem? Whether your community is facing it, or you are facing it, or your nation is facing it. So you have to mention that. Why you have chosen this problem statement instead of other problem statements. Why? Because while judging, we see how close you have seen that problem. That is our intention. So this is about first question. Second question is target beneficiaries and use cases. Like if you are coming out with a solution, you have found a problem and you are coming out with a solution, right? Now this solution, who are using? Who are your beneficiaries? What are the use cases of your application? Okay, so that you need to mention. You need to mention it in 100 words. So the above thing you need to mention it 250 words. So this target beneficiaries and use cases. Who are going to use your software application or hardware application which you are developing? That is what we are requiring. And what are the use cases? Where like if you have developed a mobile app that can be used by normal people, that can be used by medical representatives, that can be used by police people. Okay, this is what the use cases are, and who are the beneficiaries. So this second question should have all those things. Next, adoption barriers. Adoption barriers means you have come out with a software application, or you have come out with a product. Okay, now you have done it, but in order to adopt your product or in order to adopt your application, what are the barriers? There will be some barriers. Like let's suppose you have come out with a mobile app. If a person he doesn't have iPhone or he doesn't have any Android phone, then he can't access the mobile app. So this is one of the example. So what are the adoption barriers? If someone wants to adapt your product, what would be the barriers? I have mentioned like is maintenance and service is a problem. Skills and expertise, if you want to know about it and if you have to expertise to use that application, so if that is a barrier you have to mention. and then installation and integration, integrating it to all platforms, mobile, desktop, smart TVs. If you want to integrate your application, if that is the barrier, if those people they don't have that, then you should mention that. And then like change to habits. There's few applications we don't have the habit of doing it. Like just now, coronavirus. Many of them they don't have a habit of washing their hands every 1 hour or 2 hours. That is change of habit. Okay. So these kind of things you need to mention here. Okay. So what are the barriers for adopting your product or software? This is what here. Then coming to value proposition. So your product or software, if you are introducing to the customers, what kind of value you are adding to them with this application, with the application which you are giving. If it is there with me, what kind of value addition is happening to me? That is what you have to mention here, right? Then description of the technology or product concept. So you have your concept with you, you survey and whatever the technologies are required. What is a block diagram actually? So in that blocks, what kind of components are there and each component what it does. Let's suppose you are building an IoT application which has GPS, a GSM, a Wi-Fi module or some temperature sensor. Let's suppose you have all these components. You need to mention here what all the technological components you are using and what is the functionality of it. So that is what is required in this. Okay. Then last, why your problem or solution to be shortlisted? Why do we need to shortlist you? Okay, what is there in you? You have to mention here. So these things, these all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the 6 questions which will be coming to you as a Google link. You need to answer these questions and we will be evaluating you based on these answers. Okay, so as I already mentioned, please look into existing systems so that you whatever you are proposing will be a good model. Already your abstracts are seen by judges. They are very much impressed and they are looking for these kind of inputs from you people. So tomorrow it starts by 9. That we will close the link by 6. Okay. So this much time you have and you have to do this thing in that time. Thank you.